Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is King Hitman here, and we have what is the single most exciting. This is the most exciting night of like any anniversary, like post, initial download where we get the dual Dokkan Fest. This is the most exciting late anniversary news we've ever gotten. All right, how about that? All right. I started off this night thinking like, oh, okay, so Dokkan is this. They're gonna end the anniversary, ease out with this AGL Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. unit that's a Super Saiyan, and that's what we're gonna slide into, and then we'll get our next Dokkan Fest. First of all, let's take two steps back. I hope I'm not being too loud. Ginyu is getting a Dokkan Fest next on JP. He is the first, I love these units, like these right after the anniversary units, because they usually set a new type of trend, or like they set the bar, if that makes sense. They're usually very exciting or like unique or just different. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Goten and Trunks, Goku Jr., and now Ginyu. I mean, obviously there's other ones, but I am in shock. Ginyu is getting it, and that's not why I'm in shock. I actually been waiting a long time for Ginyu to get a Dokkan Fest. I thought about it a couple days ago. I just didn't think they'd do it. I always thought right after the anniversary they'd do another Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan, but the LR Ginyu Force is also EZAing with. I would assume it had. Okay, they have to be easying with Ginyu Celebration. It's not technically a part of the 7-year anniversary on JP, but they're easying nonetheless. Battlefield, you can get like 10 copies of them, and if you really need to, 10 copies is definitely OD. I don't know why you need to. Oh, you want to know what you would in a sense save the Kais if you were to waste all those Battlefield gems on them, but that's unreasonable. I just get your 5 copies and then put the rest of the Kais in there, bro. Those Battlefield gems can go somewhere else. But this is this is crazy. The Super Saiyan 4s are getting their EZAs. The LRs, not only did the 3-year LRs get their EZAs, the 4-year LRs have gotten their EZAs all in the space of a month. I'm wrapping my head around this, man. I'm very happy. I rarely, you know, don't get excited for nights like this where we get, huge EZA info or anything like that. I always tell people like these are my favorite nights where we get data downloads and stuff like this, or like just info reveals. This is my favorite part of Dokkan. By the way, anything anime games, anything. It doesn't matter what it Budokai 3 Tenkai, and I love those games. It doesn't matter Xenoverse. It doesn't matter what it is. Dokkan tops it all. It could be Naruto, Bleach, My Hero. I don't care. Dokkan as an anime game tops everything. All of it. It is number one all time. It wins out. It just does, man. So I think we can leave it at there. Dokkan is king. If you want me to put a long story short. Now, besides the Ginyu Force, the LR Ginyu Force getting their EZA, obviously the individual members EZA during the download celebration. The Bardock team is getting their EZA individually. The LR does not seem to be awakening, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I'm just going to wait it out. However, I believe more copies of the LR Team Bardock will be available. Okay, let me reiterate that statement. I'm not sure at this moment right now, and I scoured for like the past 10 minutes trying to find it. I don't have any proof on my timeline that I could find that the LR Team Bardock is easying, but we know for a fact the individual members are easying. I believe LR Bardock will easy sometime in the future, just like how the Ginyu Force easy and then LR Ginyu Force is now easying, right? The tech one can still easy whenever they feel like doing it. And then we have the Kamehameha stage, stage number 56 for SBR on the way. I'm wrapping my head around this stuff, bro. The 7-year anniversary, this EX celebration for the 7-year, is going to extend the celebration, the anniversary, by 5 days. It was supposed to end on March 3rd. Now it's ending on March 8th. They're just waiting for official confirmation to, like, in-game news to say, hey, by the way, we want this to last a little longer than it did before. Now let's get into the reason you guys are all here. I'm sorry I took this long. I'm sorry. Leader skill for Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 STR LR Vegeta. Vegeta family gets 3 key stats 180%, or Super STR gets 3 key That's 130%. I think this is a very underrated part of those, like that era of leader skill. The neo typing getting 120% in 3 key. I think that was very powerful. I think it still is potent depending on the support unit or the help you want to bring. Okay, let's get into it. Passive skill, attack and defense 140%. Vegeta gets 10% attack and 20% defense at the start of every turn. He gets a max of 30% attack and he caps his defense out at 60%. So it will take Vegeta 6 turns in essence to get everything he needs. Gains an additional, if you keep him on rotation, of course. Gains an additional 2 key per rainbow orb, the key mechanic they always had, and then he gets an additional. What? They made it even stronger? They didn't even have to do that. Vegeta will now get 1 key per key sphere that is not STR. Wait, so with rainbow key sphere, is he getting 4 other than. Oh, no, per type key sphere that's not STR. So AGL key spheres, he's getting 2 key, tech key spheres, 2 key, etc., etc. Then he gets 3 key from rainbow orbs, and then 4 key from STR orbs. This is fucking crazy, man. Vegeta has a medium chance of countering super attacks, and the super attack, tremendous power effect. He nullifies targeted enemies' action once on, or no, he just does it once when launching a active skill or when super attack launched has 24 key. So basically, he does an attack break, like how Gogeta does an attack break. The LR Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 does his attack breaks. Now I'm assuming Goku's gonna have the exact same effect. They can nullify one enemy attack based on who they target once they do the effect, right? 12 key super attack massively raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to the enemy. Now this is nice because people's complaint about Vegeta is that he didn't stack on 12 key even though he was the defensive minded unit. I didn't hate it, but it was like if you didn't get his 18 key, his defense was notably worse, right? Like it was clear and apparent, which gave Goku the edge. His 18 key super attack still massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, mega colossal, and greatly lowers defense now. The greatly lowering defense does not matter, but bro, he's so insane and we love him so much, we will take him as he is. Goku, let's get into what he does. My man's Goku. Sun Family gets 3 key stats 180, Super AGL 3 key 130, passive skill attack and defense 140%. He gets attack. Okay, so his is different. Vegeta gets attack and defense. Goku only gets attack 20% at the start of every turn, up to a max of 60%. They already know how dangerous Goku would have been if you gave him, even more, right? Gains an additional 2 key, the orb effect, all right? The orb effect. I think Goresh. Oh, I didn't know. Wait, what? Yeah. I think Goresh had a typo here. All right, so I did speak. I believe I spoke about it correctly earlier. He just meant to put AGL right here. So basically, if it's not an AGL key sphere, he's getting 2 key. Just don't overthink it. This is just a typo. It's supposed to say AGL. The super attack counter effect and then the nullification. You guys know they were always basically inverses of each other, as they should be. I love that. As long as they're close, I love when they do that. 12 key super attack massively raises defense and raises attack normally for 1 turn, colossal damage. 18 key, same effect as Vegeta. Yo, this is such a crazy night, bro. I can't believe. So the reason I feel like they're doing this little thing where they EZA the Super Saiyan 4s and the fusion, like the Patar, like the LR3 or fusions, is so that it would add up to 7. I feel like Akatsuki's being that petty, and I love it. They're being that OCD about it. I freaking love it. I cannot believe how much Dokkan has grown. Like, just 2 years ago, like if I had told you that these guys would easy it's just the way the game celebrations are nowadays versus a year and a half ago. It's a whole new game. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I hope I haven't been too excited. I hope I haven't been too loud. I I'm just I love Dokkan, man. It's nights like this, I'm telling you. Hope you guys enjoyed your. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Goresh did say he made a mistake. Yeah. So it was just supposed to say AGL. It's no problem. Disables enemy. Oh, okay. Let me read this updated version off to you guys. Disables the enemy's action for 1 turn if there are 2 or more enemies when launching his active skill or when key is 24. I'm assuming Vegeta does the exact same thing. Okay, that's more of a super battle road thing. Obviously, that's not bad. That's fine, right? Don't trip over that. So it's basically just if you're an SBR, which is no, so that means this is pointless in the red zone. That's not anything to complain about, but it does matter. I wonder if they've made their actual active skill effects slightly stronger. It doesn't. We won't know because when they do these, they don't usually tell us this stuff like that. I think it's gonna be the same. It's probably gonna be the. It's still yo. Their active skills still hit very hard, right? So don't sleep on stuff like that. I'm in shock. Goku and Vegeta might just might be better than the gods that those first couple turns. They might be. I don't want to overstate like just out of excite. I try not to. I try to stay level headed when I gauge how good a unit's gonna be based on info we just received. But I mean, damn, bro. And the difference maker is they're on GT Heroes with all those units that they go together perfectly. The GT Hero team, if you want, run in Super Saiyan 4 with Gogeta. If you want, run the Tech one, run the GT Super Saiyan 1s, run these guys right here, the LRs, run the LR Physical Gogeta. This team goes together. So, and then you have support units in the AGL Goten and Trunks. This man, I'm fucking done, man. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I loved making it for you guys. I'm very excited right now. Hitman, he's off this.